after the Vikings' alleged 41-17 loss against the Packers, I got some things to say. First of all, Jair Alexander. I don't want to hear, Jair Alexander shut down Justin Jefferson just like he said he would. No, he didn't. He did not. Justin Jefferson was slipping and sliding around all over the place the whole game. Cousins wasn't getting any time in the pocket because we lost our backup center and lost a fantastic right tackle. So Cousins, just everybody was always in his face. So, and you might be like, oh, Jair Alexander had to deal with that too. No, he knows what you need to do to not slide wearing 7 stud cleats on that absolutely garbage Lambeau field. The middle of that field was just a soupy mess. That whole field was just a mess. It might be even worse than their seats, which are just straight up bleachers. And on the Keyshawn Nixon alleged kickoff return touchdown, it just seemed like nobody on the kicking team was able to get speed going. They weren't able to change direction. They weren't able to do nothing. And also, there was a clear holding call on Cam Bynum that the refs just missed. So apparently, the refs can now not only not get face masks when they're on offense, but they also can't get called for holding penalties. Yeah, they can't get called for holding penalties, apparently. I really wonder how much the Packers pay them. And after Jair Alexander broke up that pass to Justin Jefferson and then did the gritty right in front of him, how is that not a taunting penalty? Like the NFL will give you a taunting penalty for just looking at someone funny. But then they don't. Isn't that like literally the definition of taunting right there? No. Like the rest, man. Oh, and also on top of that, Jair Alexander one-on-one thing. Jair Alexander had safety help the whole game. They were not one-on-one the whole game. He had safety help the whole game. So it must suck not having your defensive coordinator and your head coach not trust you enough to go one-on-one. It must suck, man. Now, I feel like this could possibly have been a strategy win by Kevin O'Connell. Hear me out. It gives the Vikings another week to prepare. Assuming that the Vikings stay in the 3 seed, it gives them an extra week to prepare for the Giants, because the Giants locked in the 6 seed. 3 seed plays the 6 seed. And we're probably not going to beat the Bears because we're going to be resting all of our vets and starters. So it gives us an extra week to prepare for the Giants, who we've already beat at home. And if we do go against them in the playoffs, it's going to be at home. So there's no reason we can't beat them again at home. And of course, gives the Packers false hope. Yeah, that's right. Now, I did not come up with that. Just so you know, it was this person, Purple for the Win podcast. This guy is very funny. A very big Vikings fan, but he's very funny. So go subscribe to him. That theory was completely from one of his videos. So go subscribe to him. Full credit to him for that video. Full credit to him for that idea. Go subscribe to him. Seriously. Super cool dude. Now, about O'Connell. Done fantastic as a first-year head coach. 12 wins on the season with a completely new team. But he needs to work on emotional hangovers. all of our losses have been right after big games. Even if you go back to the Minneapolis Miracle a couple of years ago, Minneapolis Miracle 38-7. Not we don't need to talk about who it was to, but that was the score. We need to work on this, man. Crazy game against the Bills, lose 40-3. Again, no need to say who it was. O'Connell needs to work with his players, work on these emotional hangovers, because when you win in the playoffs, it's going to be emotional. So you can't have a crazy win in the playoffs, then next week get whooped. All right. Now, about Justin Jefferson. First, almost hit the ref very hard with his helmet, but luckily he didn't go full power on the ref because he realized he was there. That could have been very bad for Justin Jefferson, but he probably won't get the record because he only had 15 yards in this game. He needs like 194 or something like that, in order to get to Megatron's record. And he's definitely going to be rested in Week 18 against the Bears. They're going to be resting all their starters, hopefully at least. I don't see why they wouldn't. So he's probably not going to get the record, but good thing about this, Justin Jefferson, he's going to be flirting with that record and flirting with 2,000 yards every single year. Every single year. He's going to be flirting with 2,000 yards. And one of these years, he is going to get it. Now, Vikings fans, don't get too upset. Because remember, we're still a 3 seed. We're still hosting a playoff game. And, yeah. So, at the end of the day, we're in the playoffs. So, anyways, Skol. See you later.